My train was delayed and the carriage draughty, and I told them so. First class, and I was frozen solid, quite outrageous. By the time I reached the village, there was a chill mist lurking in the air. It was the day after the winter solstice, 22nd of December. I remember thinking it strange that there should be insects buzzing in the hedgerows near to the address I'd been asked to report to. Rather late in the year for them, surely. But such vague thoughts were of a secondary nature. I was much more concerned with my reasons for being here, having travelled into the heart of the English countryside. A strange air of foreboding clung to me, as if I already knew that I was about to encounter a living ghost. As instructed, I presented myself at the cottage, a serviceable, rather picturesque dwelling. Sign on the door called it the Nest. Better than Dun Roman, I suppose, or any other such vulgar appellation. I knocked, and almost immediately was met by the surly, rather sour visage of the housekeeper, Mrs. Wibsey.
You're late. You said you'd be on time.
Yes, train trouble.
I let him know you'd telephoned last night.
She looked me up and down in the most supercilious manner and led me indoors. Inside it was clean but cluttered, smelled rather of old sherry and burnt toast. Through a doorway I could see a wood fire burning in one of the low-ceilinged rooms just off the hallway, whilst nearby an antique clock ticked away 20 to the dozen.
I'll take your things.
She practically grabbed my coat and bag from me. Watching her retreat down the hall with them, I felt suddenly helpless. At least I had the right place. It was Mrs. Wibsey I'd spoken to on the phone the previous evening. Hello? My name is Yates, Captain Mike Yates, retired. I'm calling about a rather curious advertisement placed in this month's issue of Country Time.
Oh, yes.
I read the advertisement out to her. Wanted, retired army captain for light household duties and fireside companionship. Must tolerate mild eccentricity and strong scientific advice. Knowledge of giant maggots, superintelligent spiders, and prehistoric monsters a positive boon.
That'll be an example of the master's sense of humour, sir.
The master? Surely you don't mean...
And you feel yourself qualified for the position, do you, sir?
I'm not about to apply for any kind of position at my age. And I left the military quite some time ago.